This is my 2025 junk journal. It weighs approximately the same as a small dog. A lot has happened in these pages: the start of DFW Junk Journal Club, launching my YouTube channel, creating my Patreon, and everything in between. Messy days, magical days, and the very average ones in between. So grab a snack, light a candle, and flip through the year. My glue stick became my therapist, and my planner, and my emotional support craft. Okie dokie. Okay, so you now get my hands the rest of this video, so I apologize, but I wanted to give you guys a little flip through of my 2025 junk journal. This is just from like January up until now. I do a lot of junk journaling, so I usually go through at least 2 a year. This year I might end up going through 3, we will see. But anyways, this is my first junk journal of 2025. The journal that I used is the Artist Loft Dotted Notebook from Michaels, same as usual. I have used a different color of this notebook for like 4 years now. If you go back to my other junk journal flip throughs, you will see I was using this one as well. This time I did go ahead and add like little charms and stuff, if you can see, from like different places and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them kind of fell off, but that's okay, we ignore. But anyways, on the cover I just have this little bow sticker from my shop, and then a bunch of stickers that I came out with in 2025 also. 2025 was the first year I created stickers, so you'll see a lot of my stickers in here from my shop. But let's get into it. So you open her up, and this is my little intro page. I have a whole video setting up this junk journal, and in that video I made this one. I showed you how I make my photo strip. Believe I have a couple of these first intro pages in there as well. But yeah, anyways, this is just me currently, so I put like my favorite movies and songs and TV shows, all the things like that, and things that are currently going on in my life, that sort of thing. This was my 2025 ins and out. Probably could use a little reflection on that, but it's fine. 2025 goals, 2025 bingo board. To be honest, these are like basically the same thing. I don't really know why I did 2 pages like that, but it's fine. 2025 vision board, our first little snow day that we had. I live in Dallas, Texas, so snow days are a pretty big deal for us because we barely get them. My boyfriend and I went to El Paso to visit his family for New Year's. This was our little studio at the beginning of the year, and I did a little vision board for the shop as well. This was from the first ever DFW Junk Journal meetup that I went to. This was in January, I believe. I have absolutely fallen in love with this club. Joining this club has been the highlight of my year so far. Like, it's been amazing, such an amazing community. I'm now on the planning committee, so like a lot has changed since this first meeting, but forever grateful for our founding mother, Amanda. This was my dopamine menu. This was one of the prompts from the DFW Junk Journal Club. Anybody can do the prompts even if you don't live in the city and all that, so make sure you follow us so you can see the prompt. But throughout this flip through, if I ever say this was one of our weekly prompts, that's what I'm referring to. This was another weekly prompt actually. This was a swatch of all my washi tapes. This was a page dedicated to a date my boyfriend and I went on. A little what's in my bag page. I had like a ton of receipts and like random things that I thought were cute that I didn't want to necessarily throw away in my bag, so threw them in here. This was another weekly prompt. It was a page dedicated to your favorite color. Clearly mine is pink. This was my little February mood board. This page is to track my YouTube subscribers. I already need to go back and add that I am at 1,000 now. That's so exciting. At the end of January, I had 354, and now I'm at like 1,000 or something. I am so grateful for each and every subscriber. Like, it has been so cool. Little 12-year-old scrapbooking me would be very excited that I have a YouTube channel dedicated to crafts and my small business and everything. Like, she would love that. And moving on, this is just a little page from January. This is a little page dedicated to like all of my takeout coffee stickers that I get. Pretty much all of these are from Dunkin', and then some Chipotle, because my boyfriend and I get Chipotle like every week. And this is from the February DFW Junk Journal meetup. This was so cool. I think I want to say there was like 60 girls there. It was awesome. We also made little Valentine's boxes like we did when we were kids and passed out little Valentines for everybody. It was so cute. I got so much cute stuff. Like, this journal is filled with like all the stuff that those girls gave me. They really went all out. And this was a page dedicated to my boyfriend and I's Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, I made him a steak and like pazookies and stuff. He gave me this really fancy box of chocolates. So I wrote a little thing in there and I put the chocolates there. And then I did a little heart flip out. We also went to the Titanic Museum, which was cool, and he took me on a date and all that. Got me flowers, you know, all the Valentine stuff. This was when I was working on getting my Patreon started. I was so nervous to start it. I was like, nobody's gonna sign up. People are gonna think it's so silly that I'm starting this, but I did it on a whim. One of my goals for this year was to do things that are out of my comfort zone and put myself out there. One of those things was going to the DFW Junk Journal Club. I get so nervous, like going in big groups and meeting new people and stuff. Like, after COVID, my social skills like went down the toilet, I'm not gonna lie, but the club has been so helpful. I've made so many new friends and it's been amazing. I am not gonna lie to y'all, I do not have that many friends. I have my boyfriend and like one other friend, and that's pretty much it. But now I've made so many new friends and it's been so awesome and just so amazing. Starting the Patreon was very out of my comfort zone because I have major imposter syndrome, but yeah, anyways, people did end up signing up, which means the absolute world to me. So I started doing this style of page to promote the DFW Junk Journal Club. I help run the TikTok and everything, so this is just how I've been announcing the events for the next month. So this was March events. Oh my gosh, this page absolutely cracks me up. My little baby brother, who's right here, not so much a baby anymore, he does some sort of fighting. He does like Muay Thai, a bunch of different types of fighting. I don't remember what this one was, but anyways, this was his first fight. It was absolutely horrible to watch. I hated every second of watching it, I'm not gonna lie. He had a blast and absolutely loved it and wants to keep doing it. He's very good at what he does, but as his big sister, I really hated watching that, I'm not gonna lie. But very proud nonetheless. This page cracks me up because it's like my little brother beating people up. Like, here's his face all bloody and here's him kicking some guy in the face, and I'm like, no, yes, let's add butterfly stickers, bow stickers, flowers, hearts, all that. Oh, and then this is just another page with all the leftover stuff from the February meetup. Again, the girls really spoiled us and we got so many goodies, so I had to make 2 pages. This was just another page I did for the Junk Journal Club. This page was a February wrap up. I just did like a little collage from the month of random pictures and stuff, and then a bunch of highlights from the month. Oh, this is when I hit 500 subscribers. I was so excited that of course I had to make a whole page dedicated to it, and now I'm lucky enough to where I need to make a page dedicated to hitting 1,000 subscribers. Oh my god. This was from the March DFW Junk Journal meetup. That is such a mouthful. I really need to like say JJC or something like that because constantly saying all of those words together is probably so annoying to hear. So anyways, for this meetup, I started making the sticker sheets that everybody gets for free. I designed a bunch of these myself, and that was super fun. Like this one, really love doing that, and now I've been doing it ever since. So this is when I met the Trisha Paytas. This was such a fun day. I have been watching her for so many years that this was so exciting and a long time coming, honestly. I went by myself and got myself a VIP meet and greet ticket, but for this page I did little like cutouts and stuff, if you can see, and I think that turned out really cute. And yeah, here's us, besties, you know, casual. This was just a page with like random pictures from the month. This was me announcing the April events for Junk Journal Club. This was a sticker dump that I did to show all of my new stickers that I had just come out with. I love these sticker sheets. It's the rodeo sticker sheet and the sugar and scarlet sticker sheet. So this was the first month that I released for Patreon, and it was March. So I used everything from our Peachy sticker and scrap club tier, which comes with 1 sticker sheet, 1 postcard, and a scrap pack. So that's what all of this is. So this was our postcard. I put some pictures from my Patreon video I did to promo it. Yes, I hit 100 sales on Etsy, which was super exciting for me and my mom. And then this was just a little solo night in that I had. My boyfriend was out of town, so this was a little weekly report that I did. I got this idea of, I believe her name is Courtney on TikTok. I'll have to like link her below or something, but she started doing these and she does these pretty much every week now. What you're reading, eating, playing, obsessing over, recommending, and treating. And I thought that was such a cute idea, so I did that. This was a little letter to my future self that I did. This was a bunch of stamps that I had collected. A little junk dump in rainbow order. This was my spring bucket list. I don't love this page, I'm not gonna lie. This was one of our weekly prompts, and it's a what's in my bag. So I have like one of my little brushes, compact, my wallet, purse. My mom actually made me this purse. I am obsessed with it. New prized possession. This page is a bunch of stickers and stuff from the bakery my brother's girlfriend works at. She brought me the cutest stickers from the bakery. She works at this really bougie bakery and it's so cute. She always brings like the best treats and stuff. So I did a whole page dedicated to that. This was my March wrap up. So I put the highlights and I also rated all of the movies and shows that I watched. This was our April Patreon page. So this was like the envelope, the digital printable envelope that I did. And then inside there is a letter and it says, "Dear future me." Anybody can get the digital download and print out their own, whether you're a free member or paid member. But then if you're a paid member, you can get a postcard. The theme for April was spring cleaning. So I have a little spring cleaning checklist and the back is just just a little regular postcard. And then here are some of the stickers and whatnot that you get in the scrap pack. Yes! This page was dedicated to a bunch of Patreon orders. I was so excited to package like all 15 or 20 of them. It was so awesome. It felt so cool. So of course I had to do a whole page dedicated to it. And if you can't tell, I don't really leave the house that much, so a lot of this is just my small business and stuff because that's what I absolutely love. It's like my small business, my dog, and my boyfriend because that's what I love, I guess. This page was from another trip to El Paso. We just got back from there, so these were some pictures from there. And a lot of these stickers that you'll see in these next few pages are from Milano Designs. She has the cutest sticker, so I had to support. This was, again, from our trip. I made a little fake boarding pass because ours was just on her phone, so I made one on Canva and also made a little fake photo strip. This is a page dedicated to my brother's cat and my dog. Love those guys. Oh, and I totally forgot that I already made a page dedicated to 1,000 subscribers. I just did this last night and I don't know how I forgot, but I did. I have a little mini version of the junk in the trunk sticker that I did. Some of the oyster incense holders I did, some flowers my boyfriend got me. I recently found 10 gallons of shells on Facebook Marketplace. I try and get all the shells for our shop secondhand, so that was such an incredible find. And the rest is blank. I do have a few pages that are left blank in the back because, as you can tell, she's a little thick, she's a little chunky, and she's about to burst at the seams, so I had to stop there before things got too crazy. If you can see on the binding here, it's completely like separated, but it's fine. So anyways, that is my first half of 2025 junk journal. I actually have a whole video coming out of me making my new one. I'm making it from scratch, sort of. I'm definitely not a pro at it, and it's been taking me so long to make it and film that video because there has been so many things going wrong, but it's fine, we ignore them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you guys have a Instagram or TikTok or anything where you show your junk journal, please tag it below because I would love to go check it out. I love following all of you on social media, it's so fun. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, love you, bye!